What's up, everybody? Alexandra here, and today is finally the day that we get to review and talk about the Jeffree Star BloodLust palette. I know, I'm about a week late, but for those of you guys that didn't know, I had a little bit of a mishap with a product. I had an allergic reaction literally the day that I got this product on my eyes, and so first my eyes blew up, and then I had like these little weird things on the inside of them, and I couldn't wear any eyeshadow last week at all. And it was a very, very hard week. It was a hard week to stare at this palette all week long and not touch it, but I got through it, and here we are, and I'm so excited. But before we get into that, I have a little bit of Jeffree Star tea for you guys. So the other day for you guys, it's actually yesterday for me now, but the other day, Jeffree Star posted on his Snapchat that he's actually going to be launching another new palette and collection in April. Oh my God, you guys, like how crazy is that? Literally, February was just here. I haven't even reviewed this palette yet, and he's already getting ready to launch another one. Now, he did say he didn't want to throw too much out at his fans and at the buyers this year, but things are moving along a little bit quicker than what he had anticipated, and this launch is already ready to happen. So he said more than likely it'll be midway through April, towards the end of April, and I have to say that I'm super, super excited to see what it is. I know a lot of people have been claiming that he was going to do a BloodLust and then a Blood Money palette, so a purple and then a green palette, which I'm not gonna lie, I would be pretty excited for a green palette because I don't have a lot of green in my eyeshadow range. So yeah, I would be pretty excited about that. So let me know down below, what do you guys think it's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be a green palette? What would you really like to see from Jeffree next? I'm pretty excited. So let's talk about the Jeffree Star BloodLust palette now. The carton, I have to say, I honestly kind of thought that this was going to be a little bit better made. It's pretty flimsy. Now, I know these things he said you could just throw away, and they're really just to protect the, eyeshadow palette from, dinging around and eyeshadows breaking and that kind of thing. And the idea and the concept is definitely there. I can see it. But like usually his unicartons are a little bit nicer made. I definitely, there's a lot of detail and stuff on the front, but it's just pretty flimsy. I felt like, I don't know, just me personally. You guys know, even though I love Jeffree, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. But the actual palette itself, one of a kind. You guys, obviously not travel friendly at all, but the little emblem on here just, it just literally just says class, chic. I just love it. And then, of course, when you open up the inside, and now obviously I have played with this palette, but I will post a picture of it up because I was nice enough to take a picture of it before I started playing in it. And I have definitely tried out a majority of these colors, so I can speak to most of them. And I will say this purple right here, this black purple executioner right here, just one of a kind. And I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of these shades really don't pick up on camera like they probably should. You know what I'm saying? Like the eye look that I even did today, it is absolutely stunning in person. Even my daughter said that. There's like looks like silver and then pink and then like a dark pink and then a purple, and it's just gorgeous in person. And I know it's picking up a little bit on camera because I can kind of see in the thing, but it's just not picking up what it looks like in my mirror. It's just absolutely stunning. And it's just something about pinks and purples and reds, for some odd reason, they just don't pick up on camera like they should. And that's one thing I will say about this palette just in general. When I first saw it, when he first revealed it and was showing it and showing the swatches, I was just kind of like, I don't know. Like I wasn't as excited for it as I thought I was going to be, but I did, of course, want to go ahead and get it because I do have a channel and I do want to review it. And after having it and playing in it and just seeing the versatility of all of the purples and like some of these shades, like Your Majesty and Royal Pain, this pink and this white, you wouldn't think a lot about these colors just by themselves, but with these purples and laying them down one on top of another and having these colors to blend those purples out. I mean, you got pastel purples, you got purple purples, you got blue tone purples, you got dark tone purples, you got purples with pink undertones, purples with purple undertones and blue undertones. I mean, you really have a full range of purples in this palette. And I know a lot of people were wanting more, but I feel like this is plenty. I mean, you can do pink purple eye looks, purple eye looks. You can do even greens and reds. You got the smoky eye looks. You literally have a very, very good range. And on top of that, you got that Jeffree Star quality. So if you guys are ready, let me show you guys how I created this look right here. You guys ready? Let's do this. So to save time, I went ahead and primed and prepped my eyes, and I used the Air Ultalier eye primer. And then these right here, I think one of you guys told me about, and these are by e.l.f. They're the Line and Define eye tape, and they come in a 40 pack. I think they're like $3.50. And I just cut them in half, as you see, and then put one half here and one half here. And I absolutely love them. They are worth every penny. I mean, $3.50, right? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into Royal Pain with my Sigma E35. So this is just like a tapered blending brush. And because I'm kind of wanting to go for more of like a pinky purple vibe today. So I'm not going to really pack this on. I just really want it light, just kind of right above my crease and then down in the corner a little bit. So I'm not putting a lot on my brush because, again, I don't want this, you know, really packed on because we're going for that more like light pink kind of vibe. I've done purple the last couple of times that I've dug in this palette, and the purples are gorgeous and I love them, and I love the purple looks, and they do look really good on me. But you guys know I love me a pink moment too. So that's where we're at with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Sigma E33 Diffuse Crease Blending Brush, and I'm going to dip that in just a little bit into High King. And again, I don't really want to like pack this on because these colors and these shades, these purples are super pigmented and it does not take much, like at all. So I'm just really barely dipping my brush in and barely putting it on there. And I mean, like, do you see that? Like, do you see that? Like, it's insane. I feel like everything that everybody like complained about this palette though, is kind of why I love it. Like, I love the pastel pinks. I love the pastel purples. I love like that spring vibey color. Everybody else was kind of like wanting like a whole goth thing, I feel like. And I don't know, like I wasn't feeling that from this palette, like at all. Okay, that went a little bit darker than what I would have liked. So I think I'm gonna go into Vivid Mood and try to just bring out the purple a little bit more. There it is, that's what I'm wanting, yeah. There we go. And that's the other thing, I really do like how these shades just lay down on top of each other. I mean, they're just so stinking pretty and they just go together so well and they blend together so well. And I mean, you guys know how much I loved the Jawbreaker palette. I mean, we all know how much I love that palette. And I'm kind of liking this one a little more. I don't know. Well, I don't want to say a little more. I don't want to say I'm there yet, but I really have been enjoying using this. It is one of my more favorite palettes for sure. I definitely like this a lot more than the Conspiracy palette. I feel like this is that normal JSD quality. I felt like he kind of missed the mark a little bit with some of the shades. Not all of the shades, because not all of the shades in the Shane palette performed badly, but some of them I felt like really did. And I don't know if maybe he just did that because it was Shane's, or they were cutting corners or trying to get it out quicker. I really don't know. But, you know, obviously the ingredients were different, as we saw when I reviewed that palette. You know, they were not quite the same. So, but I feel like this is that quality, that normal Jeffree Star quality that we all know and love, and that I know and love. And I'm really excited, but a little nervous to see what he's coming out with in April, you guys, because I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna break my bank. Like, I was kind of hoping to have like a little break because I just obviously got this one, but here we are. So now I'm gonna grab my Sigma E25 and I'm gonna put that in that pink magic. And I'm really curious to see how or if this product even picks up on this brush, because I mean, it is so shimmery and so gorgeous, and wow, it picked up really nice. Let me say, this picked up a lot better than I thought it would on this brush, but I would definitely say this is probably a finger shade. I just don't have the ability like I normally do because of me having nails. Let me see. Try not to stab myself. Yeah, this is definitely more of a finger shade. This is really hard to do with nails. Sorry, my big nails are like right in your all's way, but I'm just like putting this on and like just tapping it onto the lid and then kind of using my brush to kind of like spread it around a little bit. It's a little easier to do that, but yeah, that's really, 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 really pretty. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that we haven't put anything on the inside corner of our eye, and the reason being is because I'm saving that for this beautiful shade right here, which is called Beauty Sleep. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is just so reflective and so gorgeous. And so I want to lay that down on the corner first. And this is just like a little like flat definer shader brush. People have all kinds of names for these brushes. Some people call them crease brushes, although I don't really ever use a brush like this for my crease. But either way, I'm going to lay this down first on the inside of my eye just to kind of have like a sticky kind of base almost. And then I'm going to lay this beautiful, what is that, wet jewel down on top of it, and I think it's really gonna make it pop. What do you guys think? I think it's going to, especially since I'm having like so many problems with this corner right here where I have that little dry patch, because I really don't want to have to go in and put like a cut crease down or concealer down. I'd like to not do that, you know, less is more kind of thing. So let's hope that we can just do it this way. So now I'm just going to grab a little bit of wet jewel and hope and pray that that goes on. And it's not looking like it's going to without my finger. So now I'm just going to go back to my E25 and just kind of barely dip that into the pink magic and just kind of fluff that over the center here just to kind of blend out this wet jewel and all this other stuff and just give me that beautiful blended shiny eye look. Just that beautiful pop-in center lid. Oh, freaking love this. And I don't even think it's like picking up on camera like as gorgeous as this really looks. Like seriously, let's see if I can change the light. I think you guys are seeing it a little bit more there. Pinks and purples are really hard to pick up on camera. For some odd reason, like how they look in real life is not how they look on camera. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I want to just darken up this corner just a pinch. Just not a lot, but just a little bit. So I think I'm going to grab, what is this? My E27, and I'm going to put that in Blood Queen. I'm just going to make sure I really tap it off, and I'm just going to pat that right in on this outside edge here. Oh yeah, that's what this needed for sure. Holy smokes, that's what I wanted. That beautiful silver to pink to purple to just, oh yes, that is what I wanted. That is what I wanted right there. That is what I'm talking about, people. Oh my God, this is why I love this palette so much. Have I said that I love this palette? I mean, people can say that I'm a little bit biased because I do love Jeffree Star and I really do love a lot of his products. I do not like his powders though. I did not like the Controversy palette. And I will say that when I don't like a product, I will say that I don't like it. So it has nothing to do with me being biased. It's just got to do with what's good is good and what's not is not. And I'm going to tell you, regardless of whether I'm a fan or not. It's just gorgeousness. Oh my God. That is what that needed. That is what that needed. All day, that is what that needed. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab the brush that I had my pink magic on. And I'm just going to kind of flick a little bit this way and just kind of blend, make those like edges seamlessly melt. And this right here, I mean, do you see how effortless I am blending these shadows together? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I really haven't done a ton of blending in this video. Like, it's not necessary with his shadows. It's really just not necessary. They're just super pigmented and super blendable, and you don't have to blend your life away to get that beautiful blended look. It's just so not necessary. Yes, darling, yes. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a big fluffy E40 blending brush and I'm going to dip that into that white Your Majesty, because this color is literally just like the perfect, like, just blend it all away into nothing color. Like, it is just perfect. It goes with these purples and pinks so well. And I mean, if you really make some mistakes or something, that's what this color is for. This color is for fixing your mistakes. I think that's literally what he should have called it. I think he should have called it Fixing Your Mistakes, because that's kind of what it does. It's like a, it's almost like what do they call that stuff? Whiteout. It's like a whiteout. It's literally like the whiteout of eyeshadows. All right, so before I take my little eye tapies off and clean up around my eyes and finish the rest of my makeup, I do want to go ahead and start my wing liner. And for that, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the color Zombie Kiss. I just feel like it would be so perfect. So perfect. So I'm just going to dab some of this on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to be using a little just straight pointed, and this is by Suva Beauty. I think it's the 620 eyeliner brush, and it works perfect for just, you know, getting that wing started. Okay, now let's go ahead and take our tape off, and then I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup off camera, and then we will be back to finish up our eye look. So I'm sitting here applying my makeup, and I tried out a new powder today and I got all excited over it, and I completely forgot we have an eye tutorial to finish. So let's get back to it. So now that we got the rest of our face on, let's go ahead and work on our bottom lash line. And let me just say that I am loving all of this pinky purpley vibe thing that we got going on. So I think I kind of want to do that sort of in the same, you know what I mean, on the bottom lash line. I just want to like blow it out a little bit. So I'm going to take this, what is this? The Luxie 111 mini flat angle brush. I told you guys when I got this in my tribe, I love these little flat angle brushes for your bottom lash line. So I'm just going to dab some of that on there, and I'm just going to like just pat that right here across my bottom lash line, like not all the way, just probably, I would say like maybe a third of the way. Then I'm going to grab a pencil brush, and this is the Morphe M431, and I'm going to dip that back into the Royal Pain. I just love this color, and I love blending it with this purple because it almost gives it like a, I don't even know, almost like a, purple to like pink, almost like orangey kind of tone. And I'm not going to drag it all the way to my inner corner because we're going to save that for something special. So we're just going to take that a majority of the way over. So now I'm going to take a chiseled shader brush, and I think this is one that I got in one of my Ipsy boxes. It's just like a Farrah brush, nothing special. You get these in like a lot of subscription boxes, and I'm just going to run this right along the bottom, and then just kind of pull it out here, like right underneath of my wing, just to kind of fade everything out and get it all nice and blended. And I'm just running it along the bottom of the like shadow, like not through the whole thing, just the bottom of it. Then I'm going to go back to my little precision brush here, and I'm going to dip that into Beauty Sleep, and I'm going to run that basically in the corner here and down, and like connect it into the rest of the shadow that I have on my eye. And here's our final look, and I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with this palette. I can't even stress that enough to you guys. Like, you know, if I'm putting it up there and comparing it with my Jawbreaker palette, it's pretty dang good. Like, I gotta play with it some more. I gotta use it some more because my Jawbreaker was literally my #1 used palette in the year 2019. So is this gonna be my #1 used in the 2020? Time will tell, and I'm really looking forward to see what he comes out with in April. Is that going to be a favorite? Because, I mean, seriously, this is going to be hard to top for me personally. I don't know about everybody else. I know a lot of people have had a lot of mixed feelings about this palette. Like, they wanted it more gothy and all that kind of stuff. But I love a good pastel, purple, springtime. I just felt like this is like the perfect time, the perfect shade range. There's just so much you can do with this palette. It was just perfect for me personally. And I know a lot of other people felt that way. A lot of other people felt a whole nother way about it. So I'm really excited to see what he comes out with in April. I really hope it's not anything gothy. I would really like to see a green palette. I would really like to see a green palette. I've said that already, I know, but that's what I'm really hoping for. We'll see. I don't have anything green, so, you know, we'll see what happens. I really cannot wait to see what new shades of the gloss he comes out with, and maybe I will pick up another 1 or 2 because I'm telling you guys, I'm going through this like it's water. I love it that much. So if you have not checked out one of those yet, I highly suggest you do, because they just make your lips feel amazing and look amazing. I just absolutely love the look that it gives your lips and the feel, like just all in all, wonderful. So that is all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned because, let's say tomorrow or the day after, because I'm trying to put up videos every 2 days, so every other day. So the day after tomorrow, unless it's already tomorrow, then tomorrow, if that didn't confuse you, we will have a new video up. I've got an unboxing. I've got some new product reviews coming up and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. So, oh, and an investigative video too. So anyways, that is all I have for you though for today. I love you guys so, so very much. Thank you for supporting me and staying by my side through everything, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And especially you loyals, man. There's like about, I want to say about 1,000, 1,300, 1,500 of you guys. They're just hardcore on it. If I post something, you're on it, you're watching it, you're racing the comment first. And I can't even tell you guys how much that really means to me. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So that is it. I will see you guys later. Bye.